I want to bring back Nick Pope, who spent his career investigating UFOs for the UK Ministry of Defence. He's been so helpful to us in getting our heads around these recent sightings and the report of the government cover-up. Nick, I wanted to call you right away based on this Vegas sighting report. Again, it happened in April, but it's just coming to light today. I wanted you to comment on the description that the family gave to 911. Giant people, 8 to 10 feet, with giant shiny eyes and a big giant mouth. Especially in light of what Frank Spotnitz said about how descriptions of alien encounters seem to mirror popular culture, over the decades.
Well, what Frank said was really interesting because actually Chris Carter, who created the X-Files, sat in the back of UFO conferences for years. So I think there's a question about, does life imitate art or does art imitate life? But you're right. I mean, when people see things and have experiences, they interpret them through the lens of their cultural background, their belief systems. So, one person's angel is another person's ghost, is another person's extraterrestrial. It just depends on who you are and what the lens is that you're looking at these things through.
So what about the notion that there was the police body cam that saw a streak of light going through the sky just minutes before the family called 911 saying this has just happened in our backyard, a crash, and multiple other witnesses in Vegas saying they saw that streak of light and heard a crash too? Does that lend credibility to what this family's reporting?
Yeah, it does. I don't think there's any doubt that they saw something. And the American Meteor Society said that there had been multiple reports. I think you mentioned this in the intro, from California, Utah, and Nevada. What that says to me is that whatever happened was going on high up in the atmosphere. Now, there's a really interesting thing. I think the whole world has been watching this David Grush story unfold over the last few days, and the whole world is looking forward, obviously, to the NewsNation exclusive on Sunday about this. This has kind of put the idea of UFOs and aliens in people's minds. And with the X-Files in mind, I'm going to be a little bit more of a skeptical Scully than the believer Mulder here. What they saw, what's on the police body cam, is absolutely real. But I think it's a fireball meteor, and that might have kind of made people just think there's something there. And the aliens in the backyard story, that might be down to belief and what people want to see, what people expect to see, given everything that's been going on in the news this week.
Nick Pope, I knew that you'd have something extremely sage to say about this at a time when I'm kind of shaking in my boots. So I don't think this is over. I'll definitely be calling on you again to try to explain some of the things that have been unearthed and continue to be unearthed. Thank you so much for doing this tonight.
Thanks, Ashleigh.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.